All right, well, hello everyone. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How goes it? Welcome to another Indie Talks here on the Humble Games YouTube channel. My name is Rokari, and with me today, I'd like to introduce Ace Combat Fan. Hello, welcome. How goes it today?
Hi, Rokari, and hello, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing good. And, well, I'm doing relatively well to be playing Project Wingman once more.
You say relatively well. You know, we were talking about this just before we went live, and we were talking about the sleep that we did or did not get. Does you doing relatively well have to do with the fact that you went to bed at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, maybe.
just maybe. It's all good. We're glad to be here with you another Wednesday afternoon, just past noon here on the West Coast. If you're on the best coast in Seattle like I am, and if you have no idea what Indie Talks is, well, of course we've got the Humble Games Twitch channel. Now we've got the Humble Games YouTube channel, but we figured we wanted to kind of marry the two, see if we could figure out how we did developer interviews, bring on friends and family members, if you will, to come talk about games, play games, and have an overall good time, not just streaming, but getting to dive deeper into the people that make the games and the people who enjoy the games. So that's what we're doing here today. And as Ace Combat Fan has alluded to, we are playing some Project Wingman. Actually, better yet, you're going to take us through some Conquest, is what I'm hearing. Is that right?
That is right. You mentioned you're in the West Coast. I kind of have some bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
That I'm going to show you. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. What's that? Why don't you tell me what that is?
I'll show you.
Oh, you're going to show me. That means, all right, we're
Yeah.
going to go. Let's go dual gameplay. Let's get you up here.
So we have the story mode and Conquest mode in Project. I'll just be showing the Conquest mode this time, guys, for, spoiler's sake. We'll be starting a new game. And pretty cool. You get to choose a difficulty. And there's also the multiplier for the enemies, plus some modifiers where you can go a little bit harder if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Project Wingman, even for like a person like myself, I've been playing these kind of games for a while. It can get really intense.
Okay.
So you want to go in hard or normal?
So as you dive in, take me through what Conquest is. I've played it a few times, but if there's anybody that's watching this that may be new to it, what are they about to get into?
So Conquest mode is more like sets of missions where you have different maps, different regions, and it throws in more like a wave style enemy onslaught.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this setting page. I'm just gonna put on normal. I don't want to die so many times on the stream. We have a huge roster of aircraft to choose from. Let's pick the F-16 for now. It's the main American, fighter. Bring missiles. We can change our camouflage. I'll go into more detail as we go, but I just want to show you the map.
Gotcha. Let's do it.
I'll show you the bad news about the West Coast. So, you may or may not recognize it, but this is the West Coast. So, the story of Project Wingman, and all I'll say for now, it's non-spoiler stuff. It's like early game. So, basically, long time ago, there was this calamity where volcanoes exploded and the ring of fire in the Pacific just went really crazy, and it basically exploded half the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this is supposed to be Yellowstone. It's not anymore, just a big crater.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'm happy I don't live in the West Coast. I'm safe.
Yeah, right?
I'm just battling the code in Canada, but that's another story. But anyway, we have, with this calamity, we had the discovery of a new mineral that is super energy dense called Cortium, and that's what they use to power in the game, like the big enemy airplanes and all. So in Conquest mode, well, what you have right now is a territory selection screen where you're able to choose one province in the map, and you start your missions from there. You see that all these territories, they're kind of interconnected, and then you proceed from one and the other. It's like a province grab game. Do you have any preference, Rokari, where you want to start, like in Alaska and California?
You know what? Beaver Bay in Alaska was where I started over and over again. So I want to see how quickly you go through there and embarrass me.
All right. Let's start in Beaver Bay. So we have our loadout management. We get to choose our aircraft, our weapons, our paint. There's also the hiring den, where we can hire more mercenary pilots for our team, but I'm too poor at the moment, so we'll get started on the mission. So basically, you earn credits in the mission, and then you can hire more of your friends. We'll start now. It's like we just started a new game, so it's gonna be pretty easy, but it does get intense.
Okay.
Later on.
I'm excited for it. Let's see here. And while you do that, I'm gonna pull up the Project Wingman soundtrack because I figured that'd be some good listening while you're walking us through.
Oh yeah. No, I know the guy who made the soundtrack. He's just awesome. He's a good guy on his music.
Oh, that's
anyway,
awesome.
Let's get started doing some easy targets. This is a transport hunt mission. Our objective is to destroy the enemy transport aircraft in the map.
Mm-hmm.
The most important targets are marked in the radar by the in orange. They also have a circle around them. That's how we find them. And the green targets are just bonus targets, or we can kill them to get more money. It's always a good thing in the game, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use our multi-lock weapon. We can fire at 4 different enemies at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a variety of weapons in the game, including air-to-air, air-to-ground, multi-purpose, machine guns, extra machine guns.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've really liked the air-to-air guns. Those are some of my favorite.
Oh yeah. No, there's even different types of machine guns. There's like the light, the heavy, the medium, and there's also a shotgun.
Really?
Yeah, it gets pretty intense when you do like when you're on a strafe, like the big enemy airships. Let's take a little tour on our cockpit view.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which view do you prefer? Is there one?
Personally, I like playing the cockpit view. It's more immersive. You get to see the details. I think you have better spatial orientation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a pilot in real life too, so it feels more comfortable.
Oh, that's gonna bring me to my next question. Are we flying with the full-on kit? Or are you using keyboard and mouse controller?
Right now, I'm using a controller.
Okay.
So Project Wingman, you can use. I guess you could use a keyboard if you want to. You can use a controller or a joystick, but I prefer using a regular controller.
Absolutely.
It's just what I'm used to it. So we did destroy all the important targets, which are the enemy transports. And we should be getting a mission update really soon. Here they come. The David Squadron.
All right, so now you've got a few folks that you need to take out. But these guys are, and I feel like I see their health bars down low on the screen. They're not just normal fighters, are they?
Yeah, exactly. So after you finish as you go on a mission on Conquest mode, and you finish the objective, you get like a mission update, which is an enemy A squadron that you got to deal with. That's why you see their health bar at the very bottom, which I think it's pretty neat that you see the progress that you're doing, especially when things get difficult. So right now, the enemy A squadron is flying the MG-29, which is based on a Russian fighter jet. I don't want to start a war in the comments, but maybe a little bit better than the one I'm flying right now. Please, guys, don't kill me on the chat.
No war necessary. So what's your tactic for taking these guys out? Like, what do I need to be paying attention to that you're doing that I clearly do not do? Because you're making it look so easy.
I find with the enemy aces, like the ace squadrons, that using the machine gun helps a lot because they really can't dodge it, unlike missiles. And you really just want to look to where they are moving so you kind of intercept them. Because as the game progresses and you keep going on other levels, there's going to be more enemies targeting all at the same time. So you want to be on the ball.
You know, again, I've gone through Beaver Bay and I've gone through this first encounter, and I gotta say, it's not taken me 5 minutes to knock out. Just throwing that there. I stretch that content.
Yeah, maximizing the game.
That's what it is.
So we finished our first mission on Beaver Bay, so like that's our province now. There's still 42 of them to go. So let's go to the next one, which is Llama, I guess. We're gonna select it. We're gonna go to hiring den, because now we have that money from the targets we shot down in the first mission. We have almost 10,000 credits. We can go to the hiring den, and we have the choice of choosing a rookie pilot, a competent pilot, a mercenary pilot, and all the other things are kind of out of our budget. Let's bring a rookie pilot, because then we can play the mission, will be really good, and makes us look better, because they won't do much.
I was going to say,
Not on this one.
What do they do at all, even?
I find that on the story mode, sometimes you have to really compete with your squadron mates. On Conquest mode, as you get in the harder difficulties, they become kind of useless in shooting down enemies, but they serve as targets.
Okay.
So the enemy fire is not on me always. So I like that. That's what friends are for in this game. Mercenary lifestyle.
All right.
Anyway, I should show you some stuff here. Okay, this time we're gonna change planes. We're gonna go with the SV-37, based on a Swedish fighter jet. There's we can choose standard missiles, anti-ship missiles, multi-lock air-to-air, semi-active missiles, and also go empty. But I don't know why you would go empty.
Never empty.
And never empty. And let's bring multi-lock anti-ground missiles, so like unguided rockets. No, these are guided. Sorry, I'll show you unguided later. It gets pretty fun to destroy enemy fighters with rockets, and you also get to choose the camouflage. Like there's a classic green forest camouflages, and there's this one. I think looks like a squid. It
looks like a squid, huh?
I know.
Now, how do you choose what missile set that you're going in with? What aircraft you're using based on the mission?
Yeah, so we get on here, it says the objective is anti-air defense suppression. Oh, actually, we should get the ground missiles. Good reminder. Yeah. I
swear that wasn't me telling you to change things up. That was a generic question that I had in my head.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. Let's bring the ground missiles on this one. Because this is a different type of mission, so we want to destroy the enemy ground-based anti-aircraft positions, and we're gonna go with our friend here. We have one rookie pilot, so get on going.
All right, you make it look so easy. I'm curious to see how far into Conquest we get.
All right, let's see. I'll make that a challenge.
That's fine. Yeah. Anti-air defense suppression.
Okay, this soundtrack, it's one of my favorites in the game. Anyway, let's get started diving. Get some speed. So this is the anti-ground missile. I can destroy 2 targets at the same time.
It's that multi-lock, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I love that you looked back to just verify the explosion, see if you got the damage that you needed.
Oh yeah. Well, you can rotate the camera around the plane, which is pretty cool. Look around in the cockpit too. See, I have legs. Anyway. See, it looks like a squid, I think.
It absolutely does look like a squid. Now that you've mentioned it, yeah, I see it. I see it for sure.
So some enemy targets, you may need more than 1 missile to destroy them. That's why I didn't destroy one of them. Oh, let's do a little bit of a strafing run.
I noticed you quickly switched to the machine gun as well.
Oh yeah, in this game you gotta be really quick. Reaction time is key, especially when you're low altitude. Otherwise things can go wrong really fast.
Uh-oh.
We'll do a little bit of a run from the enemies because they're chasing us, so we can get the important targets. And the enemy just fired a missile at me, and I used flares to dodge that missile.
Now, did you use those flares, or were they something that's auto-equipped in your kit?
Some planes you can use flares. They give you the option of flares and another thing that makes your plane maneuver more. But this one only has flares. With flares, you can use them to dodge the missiles, but they're not infinite. There's a recharge time.
Gotcha.
So like use flares, then we have to wait like say 6 seconds before you use it again.
Gotcha. Okay.
It may not sound like much, but to get onto higher levels of the game, you need flares.
You absolutely need those, huh?
And you can see on the top left of the screen right now, it says alert level 1. So that's kind of like the difficulty of the game. As time passes, the level increases by itself, and it's gonna get harder and harder. So we're gonna get enemies with better airplanes, enemies that are more agile, or that pack more missiles. So I really want to try to maximize my speed, so we don't face those difficulties yet. One cool thing, you can also go inside the clouds.
I noticed that when I was playing, I flew inside clouds and my controller was shaking almost uncontrollably, and I was like, oh, this is exactly what would happen. This is what it feels like.
No, that's what happens in real life. And one of the things I noticed too is like, you don't really know which way is up and down when you're in the cloud, which is really dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if your plane's like nosing down and almost crashing on the ground. But that's how it works in real life.
So how do you utilize the instruments and the panels that you have in your aircraft in order to not, nose down, as you say?
Okay, so we have what is called the HUD, or heads-up display in the aircraft. That's what you can see right now on the screen. You see this middle horizontal bar on the largest one, the thicker one? That's the horizon. So I know above that is the sky, below it's the ground. So I can use that to have some orientation. And there's also some other bars that you can see right now that say like +10 or -10. That's in degrees, like to the horizon.
Gotcha.
So right now it's like -10 degrees. Right now it's +10 degrees. So if you're fighting inside cloud, you can still have a reference to where the ground is.
Gotcha. Got to rely on those instruments in case visual is impaired.
Just kind of like this.
Oh yeah, what?
Like if I was playing like without the HUD, I wouldn't know if I was flying up or down or kind of sideways. And we got a mission update. This is not an easy one. It's called the Fleet Interception or Fleet Hunt. The enemy has airships, which are like massive airplanes.
And you just took out 3 of them in one run.
Hey, gotta be quick, right?
Yeah, absolutely, you gotta be quick.
So this is a class of enemy called the airships. They have different classes, there's more than this one. And they pack a lot of firepower on them. So we really want to be careful. Like I just got hit.
I think that's probably the first time that you got hit, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Well, these are tough because they have like machine guns on top of them. They have missile launchers on top of them. They also have railguns, which are almost like lasers. So they're not easy guys to deal with. So I'm still gonna make sure I get them destroyed as soon as possible.
All right. And there's 2. It looks like there's 2 of those as well as an escort squadron. Yeah.
That is correct. And
vicious.
Later in the game, there's way more of them. It gets really intense. So to destroy them, you gotta destroy each specific weapon that's like on top of them, which it really is it's quite dangerous because you don't want to crash on them. You crash it, you're dead.
I'm really overwhelmed right now watching you do this, and I'm thinking back to me playing it and being like, there's no way I can pull this off. I gotta get good. Even watching the control that you have in the air is amazing.
Well, it's true, but like it is the kind of game, once you know how each individual movement works, like rolling or pitching up and down or yawing, and you match these movements, then you become like a master of the game really easy. You just gotta understand like how the aircraft works and be quick. But you get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there one day.
So we took this territory, and now we have choices of the next territories we can go, because like you see how it kind of spreads out of the lines. So we can go with Farron Island, or Area 63, or a name that I don't know how to pronounce, or Area 85.
Oh, so you've got
We
options now.
Yeah, and that's kind of how you make your way around the map. I mean, there's quite a bit of ways to go, because right now in Alaska, we can go to, like, Mexico, I want to say. So, do you have any preference of where you want to do? We got transport hunt mission, we got experimental unit sabotage, score attack, and another score attack.
See, score attacks are pretty. I love those. You're essentially flying around. A couple of waves come at you, but taking out lots of stuff on the ground. It goes quick. It goes super quick.
Let's do that. Now let's change aircraft this time. I like score attack because you can go after whatever targets you want to go after. Like, it doesn't restrict you to like just air or ground or specific. Let's bring our boy, the F-14.
Yeah, I was gonna say, out of all these aircraft, do you have a favorite? An absolute favorite?
I have, but for meme reasons, which would be the CF-105, the Arrow, which is like a Canadian interceptor from the 50s. It's just my favorite because it's so hard to fly it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the Arrow. It's actually really fun.
I love that I talked you into that. I love that I talked you into that.
Oh yeah. Let's get missiles. Let's get this camouflage. That's like more like the historical one. I'll show you why it's such a fun airplane. And later on in the game, in the Conquest mode, you can also carry a nuke with it.
What?
So you can just
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's another reason why it's one of my favorites. And now that we got more money, we can hire some more people for our side. So let's bring an airship. Let's get the Anura class Mark 1. About that. Let's find more rookie pilots. And let's go.
And actually, yeah, make sure to point out to me, because I feel like you did all the work, just what your rookie pilots and your airships are doing, because I want to see how they help, how they interact.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'll show you that right now. So I hired, 2 rookie pilots and 1 airship. So they're marked in blue in the radar. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
Oh, that's
the rookie
slick.
pilots by the F4, which are a little bit older planes. We should also have airship. Where's the airship? There he is. So they're just gonna tag along with us.
Oh man.
And this is why I think the Arrow is a bit of a hard plane to fly. It's like you can't see much. But that's how the plane was back in the day.
That was the cockpit view.
That was the cockpit view.
What?
I don't know how you land this thing, but they managed to do it back in the day.
That's true.
But what it lacks in cockpit view, it compensates on speed, because this thing goes fast. So let's get some targets over here. We have the FC-8, which is a AWACS plane. They maneuver really slow, but they're easy points. I don't complain.
Not at all. Let's score attack. You're at 800 of the required 5250.
Yeah, that's correct. We also have some transport aircraft on the radar, the CT-17. They're easy targets as well because they don't maneuver much. I was gonna throw my multi-lock on them and they're just gonna disappear.
Disappear. While you, with no concern for self-regard, bank into another turn and watch them explode. I love it. I love it.
Exactly.
I absolutely love it.
Well, the camera on this game is like, you can look anywhere. Although I recommend looking forward, so you can see the enemies, especially in the Arrow. You might have to put your head kind of to the side to look at it. But this is our semi-active missile. So we throw the missile at the enemy, but then we gotta keep the enemy inside the circle, so the missile gets.
You have to keep them on lock, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's a really powerful missile, but you have that drawback of having to guide it until it hits the target.
Yeah. Keep the target painted.
This one, the multi-lock, it's like long range. It doesn't maneuver much. It still does some damage. So it's easier. It's better to use it on like slow and non-maneuvering targets like bombers or helicopters. let's get some ground targets since we're at it. We're just over 3,000 points.
Moving quickly.
Oh yeah. That's the arrow specialty. Goes fast.
Keep the target painted, and you're solid.
And he's gone.
I gotta say, and I guess it fits in the name of being an Ace Combat fan, you make it look so simple. How much time do you think you have played in this game already?
I actually know because I looked the other day. It's been only like, what, 2 weeks since the release. I already have over 200 hours.
Attaway. Yes. Yes.
You see why I don't sleep at night?
I see. No, I get it. Hey, everybody's got their games. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Airplane life. I've been playing this kind of games for like 10 years already, so it's just
second nature at this point, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, people think it's hard to play, and I understand, like, in the beginning when you're not used to the controls, but once you get it, you get it. Like, it's once you learn the basics, it's easy to master.
Oh, they dodged them.
I just noticed. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying they dodged those pretty quick.
Oh yeah. One of the things that you gotta be very aware when you launch missiles is kind of like the speed of the target, the angle that you have with the target. Because in that case, I'm gonna agree that I launch at a bad angle.
When you're in the air or something like this, how difficult is it to discern which way the target's heading, how it's moving? Like, what do you use to kind of tip the scales in your favor?
Well, the only way you can really know is by looking at their movement in your screen. And if you have a kind of like a good vision, you can see what the enemy aircraft is pointing at. But it's all done visually in this game. So right now, you can also check the radar for reference. So I know that all those planes in front of me, they're going the other way because they're going after my allied airship.
Mm-hmm.
Now they just kind of broke out because of the missiles that are after them. That didn't do them any good, though.
I love that you just straight used your airship as bait.
Hey, everyone has a task to play in the team, right?
That's a great way to put it. That is a great way to... We're all part of the same team.
We're part of the same, except I get the money, right? Because I'm the star of the team. And I hired them, so... Though, I should remind you guys that your teammates can also die. But that's okay. You can hire more of them.
But they progress with you from mission to mission, correct?
They do. Like, they will die in the mission, but say, like, in the next mission, there's gonna be, like, a replacement.
Ah, gotcha.
So, like...
So if you've purchased one, no matter how far you progress in the game, you'll always at least have one, unless you purchase more, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
But it's not in your best interest to let them
No, you don't
die.
want to let them perish. No.
No, of course not, because I need them as bait. Right? I have their interests in mind. They play a key role in the team.
You don't want them to get hit, but they definitely have to get shot at. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Fine, since I played Ace 4507, the controls are in my blood. I gotta get to that point, Brian. I gotta get to that point.
You get there. I'll give you some lessons and tips.
Even just watching this is letting me know plenty.
We'll get there. Okay. Do you have any other preference? Like, we got lots of provinces to choose from. We have the most wanted mission. We have the score attack, another score attack, and transport hunt, and experimental unit. And try a different one?
Definitely not score attack. So either most wanted or the experimental one. You tell me.
Let's go experimental one because it gets interesting. Let's change our aircraft this time. I might need something more maneuverable. Let's bring the FD-14 for Top Gun references. Bring MLAAs. Oops. Actually, SAAs. More of them. Yeah.
And actually, before you hit confirm, if you go back to your aircraft list, I want to ask you this question. When you first launch the game and you first get into Conquest, You have the T-21, and that's it.
Yes, and that's it.
So how far should you expect to get in Conquest? Like what I found, and you tell me if this is the right way to approach, I found that I would try and grow through Beaver Bay a bit, and I would end up dying, and eventually I would get another aircraft, and I'd start to use that. Like, how long does it take to get through all these? How should you focus to maximize your experience?
That's a good question. The thing with the Conquest mode is you do start with the T-21, and you can buy aircraft as you progress. Here's the thing though, you cannot sell them. So you have the option. Do you want to buy the TF4, the cheap one, as soon as you have the money? Or do you want to wait a little bit more, hold on to the money, and get like a better plane like the SV-37?
Mm-hmm. That's
so
tough.
I think that's more up to the player's choice. I don't think there's a particular strategy they should do.
So if you were good enough, you could take the T-21 all the way through the entire bit of Conquest, yes?
You would suffer in the end a lot. Well, you could.
But you could.
Hypothetically,
you could.
Hypothetically, yes. It would be a very entertaining playthrough.
And so then those prestige points that you have to use to purchase them, those are different than the credits that you earn to hire your squads, yes?
Correct, because on Conquest mode, when you die, you die, so you gotta restart everything. But with the prestige points, you keep them. So let's say I already unlocked all these aircraft that are in white. If I die and I restart on Conquest mode, I will still have them. So they're kind of ready to go. So you don't lose the prestige points, right?
Gotcha.
But you lose all your wingmen and your airships if you die.
Makes sense. All right. I've distracted you long enough. I'll let you continue. Thank you for answering those questions for me.
You're welcome. If you guys have any questions, just let me know and we'll answer them as we go. Let's bring lots of air missiles because we're gonna need them. We can get a blue camouflage. I like that. So with the experimental unit mission, they are not your regular air-to-air targets. You see them when I get close to them. They do some funny things. One thing I should mention too, this is more for the story mode. When you fly a two-seater aircraft, such as this one, you have a co-pilot in the back. And she actually talks during the mission, which is actually pretty cool. Like actual story dialogue.
Yeah.
Something you don't see much in these games. Like
it's a unique way to deliver the narrative.
Who's the guy in the back? No one knows.
Who invited you? I didn't hire you.
Just sits there and stays quiet all the time.
Pretty sure I just witnessed a takedown of 4 aircraft like it was nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy the earlier missions to get some money going. But I guarantee you, on the hardest difficulties, that's not gonna happen that easily. So we destroyed some green targets, get some money. It's kind of fun. You can still see them falling from the sky. And we'll go after the enemy experimental unit. They are the orange targets.
Curious to see what this is.
Let's see if we can get some of them. Oh, I got one. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's kind of cool. You see the missile indicator. You can see the angle of where the missile's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
That helps out a lot to when it's time to dodge them. If you don't want to use flares.
And you're still on your way out to this target, huh?
Oh yeah. The maps are pretty big. Like, there's a lot of large area to cover. The enemy should... Oh, there they are. Down
there below. They are.
Let's see if we get a lucky shot. If not, we use this one. Oh, I hit, but it did not.
Yep, I saw a hit. There's a destroy. Now with these, I noticed that their health bar, like the A squadrons, aren't on screen. So how do you know once you've done enough, or when you're doing enough damage?
There's no really way to tell unless you kind of remember how many hits you give to each enemy. Not that you can measure exactly, but you know, like, oh, this guy is not doing so well.
Yeah, absolutely. See, again,
But-
I'm learning so much just from watching you.
No, like this is the kind of game like you once you get the basics, you get advanced really fast. So, for example, I damaged this one, but there's no visual indication of how damaged he is.
Okay.
You gotta keep going until he dies.
You just gotta go. Stay on the hunt. What about selecting targets? How do you, like, let's say you're getting into it, Beaver Bay. There's targets all over the place. Which do you decide to go after? Which are priority?
The priority ones are the ones in orange in the radar. And when you look at them, they also say priority on the target. So you see, like, in red, there's like a small priority.
Oh, true.
text.
I mean more so, which should I be taking on first?
Oh, yeah. I think that really depends on your playstyle. To take out first, it's more like, where am I in relation to the target? Am I in a good position to fire at them? Am I in a good position to kind of maneuver and stay behind them? Usually you want to maneuver and stay behind the enemy. It's just, in most cases it's easier. Not always. But it's more like you have to assess the situation in 3D and then figure out which one is the best for your situation and the weapon that you have.
Oh, good destroy. Good destroy. What would you say is the first bit of information that I need to take in with me when I jump into a fight or jump into the game? Like, what do you tell somebody who's a noob like myself when they're first getting in? How do I learn?
Well, I would say try to stay behind the enemy. That's the most important thing. That has a lot to do with maneuvering, and just watch the opportunities for firing. I just want to quickly mention that with this special enemy unit, the guys can launch missiles even when you're behind them. So you gotta watch out. So, like, in this case, I know the plane is going up there, and I want to follow him. So if I were to give an advice to someone that's new in the game, just like practice following the enemies. It gets a bit you need some spatial orientation, but you can also hold the camera on the enemy so you can look where the enemy is going and try to follow him.
Gotcha.
Right now I'm holding the camera on him. I know where he's turning, so I know where I need to turn. And then once you're in a good position, you fire at him. Either with missiles or guns. I recommend missiles, easier to use, but guns, if you know where to aim, you can get like a damage on the enemy for sure.
And I noticed the reticle changes too when you're firing those machine guns, right? To kind of let you know where you should be firing to lead the target to get the hit.
Yeah, exactly. You want to aim a little bit ahead of the target, right? Because you want the bullets to go where the target will be, not where he is. Otherwise, you miss it. Because there's like a small delay in getting there, right? Because everything goes so fast.
Yeah, it's travel time.
Exactly. So you have a new enemy A squadron showing up. It's the green squadron. There's 4 of them. Wait until they get in range. They're all in range. And I almost killed that guy.
Nearly did. Wow.
Personally, I'm more like I prefer the guns because there's not much the enemy can do to evade them. You just, if you get the aim on them, they'll get damaged and they will die. With the missiles, it's more of a knowing where to fire, when to fire them, and the positioning.
How about evading missiles? What about like my defensive strategy? How do I best evade enemy incoming fire?
So, again, it's more like a situational awareness. You need to know the angle of the missile in relation to you, and also the distance, because you don't want to start dodging the enemy missile when it's too far away from you, because that's kind of like a waste of time. And you wanna try to get like a 90-degree angle with where the missile's coming from, because then the missile can't track you when it gets close. You see those indicators that I mentioned a little bit earlier in the mission, and that's like know where the missile's coming from. So like, if the missile, like, say, is coming from my left side, I want to turn a little bit to the left because it gets like a 90-degree angle to the missile, because then the missile can't just do a quick swing at the end. And it's something you get kind of with experience as you go.
Gotcha. All right, and Brian in chat is asking, how much replayability does this mode have? Is it all random? like all generated. So from what I recall, each one of these missions, though the area is the same, each one of these missions changes with each playthrough, correct?
That is correct, yeah. On Conquest mode, let's say, for example, Area 63, which is this province right here. This province will always stay in this place in the map. But when you go in the actual map of the mission, it might be a city, it might be over the sea, it might be over the mountains. So the map itself is random. And the time of the day is also random. It can be morning, can be afternoon, can be night. And also the weather can be different. It can be like a clear day, it can be a stormy day, it can have like lots of clouds. So it's very replayable because it's all kind of random.
It changes. It changes on you.
This time, let's pick a different plane. Oh yeah, I'll show you a different feature of the game with the SK-37. We're gonna mix missiles again. But you see how we have the module selection? There's flares, which is what I've been using in all those planes I've been playing with. There's also the angle of attack limiter. So you get to choose one of them. The angle of attack limiter means you can maneuver really, really fast. And that's how you're gonna dodge missiles instead of using flares. Because you can only have one of them. Let's go for a little trial run with the angle of attack. Do a transport run mission, and actually let's hire some more folks.
Some more. NBD, no big deal. Just keep hiring because we've got the credits to do it. Almost 27,000 of them.
Let's create some jobs here and get some more baits for the enemies. Let's bring another airship and then competent pilot. Yes. And let's go. You're gonna see that with the pilots that you hire, depending on their skill set, the skill level, they also bring different airplanes. So if you're a rookie, you're gonna start with a not so good plane. If you're like an ace, you're gonna bring the good planes. Here they are.
There they are, right alongside you.
But
I love that skin.
Before we get going, actually, I want to show you something quick on the settings, because I want to change the camera to locked. You're gonna see what that looks like, and it's also cool. You can change the colors of the HUD. We've been playing on green right now. Let's put on orange. The HUD's in orange now. On the bottom right of the screen, you're gonna see angle of attack says ready, and now it's active. So you can just do things like this. So you can maneuver really fast.
Whoa!
Let's get some cash flow going here.
A couple of quick, easy destroys. Yeah, watching an aircraft bank that quick, completely change direction is wild.
Oh yeah, so that's how you do, like, on the higher level dogfights. You're gonna need this ability. Let's see if I can get a target here. I can kind of show off how easy it is to, or how good it is to do this. So it's going the opposite way. I can just like this. It's almost like you just like do a flip.
Yeah. I noticed you fired an entire salvo, switched to the semi-missile. Okay, all right. Again, I'm picking up tips just by watching.
More like an insurance in case the other one didn't hit. And then, as you see now, there's already a lot of enemies kind of in the same area.
Yeah.
That's what you should expect in the later missions. It becomes a furball, and it gets intense.
Is there anything that you're doing to activate that ADA bit?
Oh yes, yeah. There's two different sets of things you can do to activate. For me, in the controller, I can either press the analog or hold the analog. There's some customization available, but I just press to enable or disable it, and it's ready to go. How to implement it is actually by pressing the air brakes on the plane. So instead of slowing down, it's just gonna change the angle really fast if it's active.
Gotcha.
So let's forget about these green targets and get the important ones, which are the orange ones there. So yeah, as I mentioned, with the maps being random, like you could get this same map during the day, but then also like the cloud layers could be different. So the clouds right now, which are really low, they could be kind of in the middle altitudes.
Oh, this is slick. This is absolutely slick. You know what I'm afraid of is in a few minutes, I'm going to jump in and play, and I won't have you here coaching me. And I'm going to say, let's see what we learned, and I'm going to remember none of it.
Put into action.
Yeah. That's what we're going to try to do.
Oh, you get there. All right, we destroyed the important targets, and we should be getting a mission update. Here they come.
There you go. Federation
Another
Strike Fleet.
You can see all these lasers coming out there.
Yeah.
Those are actually railguns. So it's like, you gotta watch out when it's first firing, and you don't want to step on the lasers because they stay kind of in the air for a little bit of time. So you don't want to cross those.
Don't cross those paths. Got it.
Exactly. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Oh, and you're going to take out this battle group pretty darn quick. The airship is going to be gone before we know it. Now just the escort squadron. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta try to hurry up a little bit, otherwise my teammates will get the kills. And no,
can't have that, right?
No. They work for me, right? I want the credits.
You hired them.
I can hire more of them.
Oh, I just realized there were 4 airships.
Oh yeah. As we're now on the alert level 5, on the top left of the screen, almost reaching level 6. So there's gonna be more stuff coming really soon. And if you notice too, the enemies on the like the regular enemies that you start the mission with, they're already flying better planes than before.
Okay. So I'm assuming they can take more damage. They're a little more adept.
Exactly. They can take more damage, they can carry more weapons, they're more maneuverable, harder to hit. And when you get into the later levels, the enemies also have this ability of using the angle of attack limiter, so they can kind of maneuver really intensely. Just how I was doing it. Which is why I'm an advocate for using the machine guns on them, because they can't dodge that.
Yeah. Good point.
One other thing to keep aware when you're in this kind of high-level dogfights is you don't want to crash into the airships. There might be a few of them, including the allied ones. Because if you crash, you're dead.
Mark Batista says, does losing your fellow wingmen in Conquest mode matter? You touched on this earlier, but remind us again, what happens to your wingmen once they perish?
Oh, yeah. When your wingmen, they die in mission. When you go to the next one, they magically appear back. It's just like you hire another one to take your place. It doesn't cost you extras. You're pretty good investment. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Score attack. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is as you go over the map, you're gonna see like these icons here with like these yellow things here on each province. Those are Cortium sources. So this one has 3, for example. This one doesn't have any. So when you win that province, you get access to the Cortium, which is what you need to hire like the more advanced airships for your fleet.
Gotcha.
It kind of ties in with the lore of the game too, which is like about the mineral resources that are so important.
So if you complete that area, for instance, and none of them are on the edge, but if you look just, what would be north of where you're at, you notice some of those Cortium sources are on a bordering edge. Do you need to complete both of those areas, or just one, or what? Just one, because right now these are located in the Sin Valley. Okay, they actually are in the Sin Valley. Gotcha.
This one that doesn't have any, because you can see kind of how it lifts. the
gotcha.
province.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah. So let's go to Gold Bay to get some 3 Cortium sources. Let's see what we can hire. So this one, for example, we need 3 Cortium to do it. We only have 1 right now.
So you need Cortium to be able to hire them. Gotcha. But
Yeah,
for the
that
pilots,
and the
no
money.
Cortium, just the credits.
Just the credits.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save some money in this mission. So the next mission, I can maybe hire the 205 class, which is the largest battleship that you can, the airship that you can get. But you can upgrade them later on to like the Mark II or Mark III, which they become much more powerful. So I'm just gonna quickly change my aircraft. I think something new. I think the MG-29. Unguided rockets. Yeah, that's where the
Unguided, huh?
You can actually destroy enemy planes with this. It's a bit challenging, but it's very rewarding. Alright, let's go to Gold.
Gold Bay. And I don't remember which, what was our objective, this first one?
I
Score
believe
attack?
it's a score attack. Score attack is kind of like the most common type of mission. Alright, you can see the moon there. Oh yeah, I remember this music. That's from Mission 11. I'm not gonna give spoilers, but some people say it's one of the best tracks in the game.
There are your fighters along your side. Coming in with the
And we
full
already
crew.
Exactly, and we already have enemy airships popping up on the beginning of the mission. Let's use our rockets for some fun times. So it doesn't actually show the enemy targets, but you can destroy them.
So with the rockets, I'm assuming you gotta be in. Can't really
gotta-
miss range, right?
Yeah, it's all like manual aim.
Oh, man. So are the rockets then, because they don't have any guidance on them, are they more powerful or are they more like brute force?
They're like brute force. Let's see if we can get this enemy fighter with rockets. So he's heading straight. Hang on, let me dodge that missile. Let's see if we can do something fun. It's a bit challenging because you can't select the enemy air targets when you're having the rockets selected.
Oh, so you're trying to switch back and forth between. I got you.
Kinda, yeah. There you go.
No!
Yes!
Unguided rocket destroy. What a takedown.
Just a brute force method.
Wow.
And mind you, there are some airplanes you can have 6 pods of rockets at the same time firing. It's crazy.
There we go. Again, look, so simple.
Right now I got into a stall, which is what happens when you go too slow. Sometimes your plane starts falling from the sky. So you gotta get some speed up. So there is a downside to using the angle of attack function, which is you don't want to get into a stall.
Just casually switch to the rockets, took out somebody else. That's, you know, again,
Yeah,
making it
gotta
look
switch.
easy.
Gotta switch them quick. Let's see if we can get this enemy airship. We gotta destroy all the targets first and then target the airship itself. There he is, he's dead. Let's take a moment to appreciate this marvelous thing falling.
As it falls from the sky, helplessly
Exactly.
tumbling towards the earth.
Going back to its nature of being grounded. Because these are Cortium powered. That's why you see all these kind of, I guess, like say, powder coming out of it.
Yeah.
That's like a byproduct of Cortium.
Okay.
And there you go.
Finally erupts in a blaze of fiery glory. slick. It is absolutely slick to see.
Yeah, the visuals in this game are pretty good. Like, sometimes I just want to be looking at the explosions, but then a reminder's like missiles coming after me, then I gotta snap back to reality.
Good snag. Good snag. So do you have to be directly, and I notice with these missiles and whatnot, their acquisition is pretty great. Do you have to paint over them at least one time for your missile lock-on to hit, or will it kind of grab things in a certain area?
Usually the closer to the center of the screen the target is easier to acquire the lock. If it's a bit kind of to the side of the screen, it might take a little bit of more time for it to get a lock on. So yeah, it's more like a position and like relative position, right?
Gotcha.
I should also mention that it's pretty cool that in the right side of the plane there's also a functioning radar.
And that's actually, that's a real-time radar, right?
Sorry?
I mean, that's actually working. If you were to play cockpit view, that would be the radar that you would see, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, the reason why we need that is because you can play the game in VR too. Now, I haven't played in VR, but
excuse me.
Like, it's really immersive that you can use the radar and find where the targets are, because you're definitely gonna need it.
Good destroy.
Try to use the rockets once more. Coming head on. Is he coming? Yeah. He's dead.
Oh yeah, you got him. All right. Now that A squadron, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, I got hit. Okay, I should play serious now.
All right.
Yeah, we got what, 4 enemies to go? Yep.
This is where the focus kicks in.
One of them.
Oh, you switched to the Unguided.
Yeah, trying to get a quick kill. It did not work.
I notice when I play this, my head seems to tilt to the left and the right. How do you keep from doing that? Like when I watch you, you got it locked. You have no deviance in your stance. How so?
You get used to it. Basically. Yeah, I've been playing this for so much time, you just kind of get in the mood. Although it's kind of normal to have that tendency on how the plane turns. I think it's more about getting used to it.
Gotcha.
We got one more plane to go. There he is. Can we do rockets?
If we can do rockets, that would be
You
savage. Absolutely savage. Savage. That was amazing. What a perfect way to take down the last of that squadron. Pascal is no more.
Pascal's no more. What a shame to be destroyed by unguided rockets.
All right. Give us one more run through. Technically we had you for the hour here, and we just hit that hour mark. But I know there's some stuff that you want to show us. So I'm okay if you're okay if you want to show us a tad more, because again, you make it look so great, and then just show us one of those upgrades, either one of the upgrades or one of the ships that you wanted to hire.
Sure. Let's hire. Let's hire the 205 class. It's the largest airship that you can hire. And there goes my money. All my money.
And you'll get an infamous ace.
Yeah, a little bit of a higher skill set. Let's see.
What's going on? How you doing?
We also have the Harrier in the game, the Sifter. That's the one plane that can fly vertically. I'm not gonna choose this time because I think I'll go with the same plane, but this time I use the machine gun pods. They get really intense. The SV-37, and yeah, multi-lock, POA. So a bit of a different special weapon. And we'll go for another core attack. As you keep going with those core attacks, obviously the threshold is gonna keep on increasing, right?
Threshold gets higher, the enemies get more difficult, I'm assuming?
Yes, and you also need more points to clear the mission.
Alright.
Oh, we're
Mission
flying.
7. This will be our last one, but you're bringing the thunder.
We are. Where's our friends? Oh, there he is. Look at that big boy.
Yeah, insane. Wow!
They're massive. And when you see an enemy one, you see how many targets they have on them, how many AA guns and missile launchers and railguns. It gets crazy. Thankfully, this one's on our side. So as I mentioned, you can see now that the weather and the time of the day, they also differ quite a bit. So now it's kind of like a twilight. And so a lot of cloud cover too. And let's bring our external machine gun pods.
Good hits, good destroy. Makes it look so easy.
There's 4 of them. Plus another one, which is a regular machine gun. So there's a lot of options on how to destroy your enemies. Let's keep it that way.
And I love that that airship is absolutely decimating everything in its path.
Oh yeah, look at
See
those are
railgun
friendly
fire.
railguns.
Yep.
I feel bad for the enemies.
Do you? Do we?
And, I mean, not really, because I get paid for destroying them, but you know.
Do you get
I
paid
wouldn't-
for a wingman's kill or takedown?
No. That's why even in the story mode of the game, you kind of have to compete with them, so they don't steal my credits or kills.
Gotcha.
Like sometimes it gets a bit intense.
So though they are in your squad per se, yeah, any takedowns that they get, you don't get credit for.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. So while it could be probable that you could let your squadron take down all the enemies needed, you wouldn't really benefit from it, other than progression.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather get my own kills so I can get my own planes and all that. We didn't hit this guy, so let's use our machine guns.
Good
And he's
destroy.
gone.
Quickly gone.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
We still got 77% of hull left, so we're still good. We're still good. Let's just get rid of this enemy airship.
Destroyed. Score attack is going swimmingly.
And he's gone. You can also see where the railguns are firing at if you look on the radar on the bottom left of the screen.
Yeah.
So we should try to avoid those areas so we don't get damaged.
Yeah, don't run into the railgun fire.
Not a good idea. Let's focus on destroying the enemy airship. Oh no, that's not good.
It's getting difficult. Oh man.
It is. We're almost there. We got almost 7,000 points. Gotta watch out for those transports, because if you crash on them, it's game over.
$7,600.
And 50 points. We're almost there.
Couple more hundred. Oh, we're making it happen. But that'll be part 1 of this, right? Then you'll go through the second part.
Sure. Yeah, there's still the update.
Yeah, I
Wait,
noticed you'll
does it
hit your.
happen
Yeah,
right
let's
now?
see. Let's see. What do we have to take out? Mission
Oh, that's
update.
gonna be enemy strike fleet. I can already see from the radar.
All right, what is a strike fleet? Take me through it.
A strike fleet is comprised of an enemy A squadron plus a squadron of airships. So we got what?
4
we got
airships. Oh, yep.
8 enemy ace pilots and 4 airships.
All right.
And
Well, let's
visibility
see.
is not the greatest right now.
54% of your hull left. See if you can get us through here. In one
We'll
piece.
We'll get there. The enemy airship is still a bit away. We'll use our long-range missiles to get them.
And are you going for the airships first and then taking on the... Oh, no.
I'm going to go after the enemy aces because they're right close to me. And then from long range, I'll target the airships. Oh, I only have one long-range missile left. That's not good. And some guy just flew into the missile.
No!
Poor guy.
Oh, things are getting spicy.
Ooh, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, I can't believe it. See?
I thought I was going to be the only one to perish on this stream. But you made it way further than I have yet to do so. But run us through what it's going to show us here at the end. There's your total score.
200, almost 205,000 points.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it for the Conquest mode. You die, you gotta restart everything again.
Yeah, you
But
live, you
as I
die, you
mentioned
live
before-
again.
Exactly. I was only playing on normal difficulty and the 1 modifier. So it wasn't really that hard. You're gonna go mercenary and +4. It's gonna be very challenging. There's also these modifiers. So like you can take more damage and deal more damage with the enemy. There's like some conditions you can enable or disable if you want to for a challenge. But as a reminder, the planes that you already bought, they stay with you.
Those are yours. Those are yours to keep, right?
Forever. Yeah, on Conquest, yeah.
All right, all right. Well, thank you so much for playing Ace Combat Fan. It was a pleasure to have you here today. Again, good times. Are you gonna catch up on some sleep now? What are you gonna end up doing?
I gotta play more Project Wingman. I gotta head that to work later. So, no sleep.
So play some more games. You're gonna do this anyway. You've just joined us here, but you're gonna do this anyway and then have some fun.
Yes.
All right. One last thing. Where
Yeah.
can we find you? I'm assuming you've got a Twitter. Like if we wanted to learn more about you, what you do, give us the
Sure,
rundown.
you can. My main hub is my YouTube channel, also called Ace Combat Fan, and I'm mostly active on Twitter as well. So that's where you can find me and find more videos about Project Wingman and similar content.
All right, sweet. Well, for those of you that are watching, we'll be right back. I'm going to end up playing and see if I can take in some of the techniques that Ace so nicely treated us with. We'll see what I can learn. And then Ace, for you, thank you again so much. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. I assume we're going to be playing this a ton. So the next time we get to do this, we're going to bring you around. All right?
Yeah, I'll be around. Thanks so much for inviting me, and I'll head over to play more Project Wingman.
All right, y'all. Be right back. All right. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I have to take what Ace Combat Fan just so generously showed us, and I have to try to apply that into my own gameplay here. I'm pausing because I'm nervous, following up that amazing performance. But either way, we're going to jump right in. We're going to jump right in. What's going on, chat? How we doing? I hope we're not too judgmental. Just throwing that out there today. I'm going to try and go through on normal, and again, just see how I can do. I'm not going to put on any of the modifiers for the time being, but we'll have our fun. We got about 45 minutes left in today's show, and we'll see just what we can do. Look at my hangar compared to Ace's. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I gotta remember what weapons each of these has, because I think I would like to go anti-air. We'll go for the first one. But I know we're going Beaver Bay. Yeah. Standard missile, anti-ship missile. And then semi-active? He used those so well. I haven't used those at all yet. And we've only got flares. All right. Let's see the hints in action now. Do you know how nervous I am to make this happen? We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. See what I can learn. I'm still getting used to the controls. Very much the controls. And it's wild. You mentioned this before, right? Having this bit of what was the West Coast in the US absolutely decimated. So if you go down from Alaska, I'm trying to find, I want to say this right in here would be Washington, right? Because if that's Cali, yeah, it's got to be right over here. Crazy. Either way, Beaver Bay. I've only got a few prestige points, no credits, no Cortium engines. We're just gonna go. I gotta remember how to play as much as possible because we're going live. It's different to watch for a bit, then you sit there and you're trying to make the motions with the controller and whatnot.
Got a positive contact on hostiles. You know what to do.
Oh, here we go. All right. Score attack for the first bit. Woohoo! It feels so good. Feels so good to be back in here. That'll be my machine, and we'll fire. Oh, I gotta get that. Let's get that. Let's get that lock first. Just a bit. We're just gonna orient ourselves. I love that it is. Oh, no. Let's head this way. I love that it is that, you know, that early morning. That early morning look. I'm gonna stay off the right thumbstick because that's the death of me. Let's see if I can get the paint. Can I get the paint? He should be there. Oh, no. There we go. There's one glass cannon that's a bit of machine gun only. Oh, did not mean to do that. Good dodge. Can I get the destroy? No, I need those to come back. There we go. There we go. Keep this airspeed up so we don't stall out. Oh, he's deep out there. Still deep out there. That's all right. We'll get to him quick. I don't have anything that's super long range. And I think this guy's on the ground down here. There we go. Give me the lock. Good destroy. See, we're not making it look as easy as it was before. I don't have 200 hours in on this game. All right, 1900 in this score attack so far. I think once I get to about 10K, yep. There we go. Get that destroy. Good movement. Surface to air missile logging on me. Or that sight. These are all 100. Let's get some in the air. We don't have many points left that we need. Nope, not you. Not you. Get out! Get out! Sprint to take another swipe at everyone here. While we do that, though. While we do that. Good evade. Okay. There's another friendo.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Oh, not destroyed. I goofed that. We goofed that. Let's get back over to him.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Cleared for guns.
Feeling a bit better. All right, here we go. Again, I'm trying to use all these hints that I could remember.
Missile away. Good zone, good zone.
Oh, I feel like I almost took out my own wing. Not a good thing. What do we need? One more thing? Need about $1.50. There we go. Now we got priority targets.
They're not happy. Reinforcements coming out.
Let's see what we've got. There they are.
Hitman 1, good zone. Missile away, missile away.
Good destroy. I mean, do we have 8 of these? Evade, evade. Don't need to worry about him so much. That's not priority either.
Monarch, miss a shot. You're on the money.
Oh, that wasn't priority. I painted the wrong target. Let's see where he's at.
Hitman 1, missile tracking. Evade.
There we go. Good destroy. We use those machine guns. See, this is what I was talking about Ace Combat Fan going through this and making it look so easy that I don't even remember when he was on the first mission. Get out of there.
Hard rock, let it fly.
All right. And this is what we talk about being disoriented. Not knowing where the horizon is.
Missile is tracking.
Good hits, good hits, good hits. There we go. All right, we've got a few of them left.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Oh no, I gotta paint. Gotta keep the target painted. Tough to do. Absolutely tough to do. Hey, there's a destroy. Pick this airspeed back up. Oh, and I got hit.
Missile shot off.
Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Oh.
Missile is tracking.
Uh-oh. We don't need to go down this first bit. All right. Airspeed's picking up.
Got a bead on you, Monarch.
We're out of there. Good destroy. 3 left. Uh-oh. Oh, this is where my controller locked up. Oh, no. No, don't do it to me. Hold on, 1 sec. Let's turn off the controller and turn it back on. There we go. We're back from the brink.
Missile is on the way. Fleet damaged.
All right, get that orientation back. Said always stay behind, huh? Ah! There we go. Good destroy. Only a couple left. My altitude's kind of low. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous.
Missile is tracking.
There's a destroy. 1 left. Don't mess this up now, Rokari. Where's it coming from? It's coming from that way. Use that radar. He's behind me now. It's not what we want. It's not what we want. All right, again. I'm in the mountains. I gotta get up. Gotta get up. Nope, nope, do not like. Do not like. Don't want to be in the cloud cover knowing the peaks are that low. Or that high, I should say. Yeah, you're shooting that missile, aren't you?
Monarch, on countermeasures in the main. Monarch, you've got incoming.
Did we get to destroy? There it is. Whew, finally. Finally. Not a bad run. Not a bad run. Right? Right? Not a bad run at all. Again, if this is Alaska, that's Alaska up here. I'm assuming this has to be Vancouver Island, which means Washington's right over here, and this is the tip of Oregon. And this is where Washington would normally be. Because this comes over this way, right? So that's Cali. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's got to be it. Poor Washington. All right, so we did this bit. Yama. Let's go here. Into the hiring den I go. Do I have credits? Oh, I can get some help. I can get some help. Now, this is what I got to figure out. If I don't take down these things on my own, I don't get the credits for them. But I'm curious to see just how much they'll help me. You know? And eventually I'd want bigger ships to help me, but we'll see if we can just get a rookie. We'll go 2 rookies for now. Two rookies for now. And do we stay with the same? Yeah, we'll stay with the same. What color scheme? I think 2 is my favorite. Ace went with the squid look. But we'll go here. All right, let's keep it pushing. Sorry. Let's commence. There they are. My 2 rookies. All right, let's go. Oh, he shot flares. Trying to see where I want to go here. See what's where. Anti-air defense suppression. I feel like this is going to be something where I'm going to need to take out ground targets, huh? Yep, sure enough. Hit me with the lock. See if I can get the destroy. All right, we're gonna keep circling about here. Oh, didn't get the destroy on that one. All good. I think we'll get him on these. There we go. All right, another group coming up. And I think that's them there. We'll get that speed up. Uh-oh. Didn't get what I wanted. Didn't get what I wanted. We're still moving. We're still moving. This is going to be a tough one. I don't think I can approach from this angle.
Monarch with a shot.
We'll see if we can run through from this way. Could you imagine? Not I, said this guy. Couldn't do it. See if we can get this lock. There we go. Do it again.
Stacked up.
There we go. Good destroys. Good destroys. Good hits on target. All right, how far out are these? Oh, quite a ways, huh? We'll just build this altitude while we go. Oh, of course you are. Where's he at over there? Is he on this side? I certainly hope so. Oh no, they're on the other side, huh? Son of a gun. All right, one's down. We'll loop back around, see if we can get the others. Yep. Yep, we'll take the destroy. Is the missile coming? Sure is. Oh, should not have done that. Should not have done that. I took the hit right on the nose. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, good destroy. Oh, I took the hit again? No, I thought I dodged. I thought I dodged. Can I hit this one? There we go. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them, right? That looks like all of them. Uh-oh. So one's down, the second is almost gone. Dang. My missiles weren't ready. Alright, here we go. And I think that's my priority. He's destroyed. One more. Ooh. Where is he at? Don't care about you. We just want you out of the way. Where you at, Mr. Priority? All right, we'll get this one out of the way too. There we go.
Nice job,
Mission complete. Oh, we're getting better. The hints worked. I don't remember ever making it past mission 2. It took me a while. I'm no Ace Combat fan, but we're doing okay. So I got less credits, which means I think my buddies did more of the work. But now I can choose where we're headed. Area 63, fleet hunt, destroy all priority targets. Or score attack. We just did a score attack. Yeah, let's do Area 63. Oh, I can get an airship. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Where they at?
Clear to engage.
There's my 2 rookies. And there's that airship right on my tail. Oh, so nice.
Box 3. Enemy aircraft shot down.
Let's go like this. Wow, are my mercenary pilots getting torn up right now? They really are.
Hitman 1 locked on. Enemies locking on. Break. Hitman 1 within gun range.
Get out of there. Uh-oh.
Enemy's got a bead on you, Monarch.
We'll see if we can get the hits.
Cleared for guns.
Oh, was he gone? No, he's not gone yet. He's not gone yet. Back to the standard missiles we go. Alert level 5. Wait, they already took out my friends. Yo. No.
Fox 2, good separation. Guns, guns, guns.
There's so many things here that I need to try to take out.
Enemy's got a
This is insane.
missile away, missile away.
Ah, I got hit. I got hit. No bueno.
Monarch, good luck. Fox 3, Fox 3,
There we go. Let's get by them. All right, back to our standard missiles. Let's get back over this way.
hard lock, let it fly. Hostiles tracking.
Uh-oh. Get away from there. Get out of there. Woo.
Monarch, you've got incoming.
All right, back to our boy. Where is he at? Where is he at?
Fox 2, Fox 2. Positive tone.
Dang, did I miss both of those again? We're trying to slow up for real.
Cleared for guns. Missile away, missile away.
There we go. Oh man, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. Is that the good destroy? Is that good hit on target? That is.
Knocked one out. I've got a good toll on him. Incoming booties. Fire. He's shooting. Monarch, missile away.
There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, alright, alright. Still got HVTs out and about. And we still got 15 minutes. I can make this happen, right? I believe. Oh, I believe I just got hit.
Enemy's getting radar lock. It's mine. Plane's flying cars. Plane's flying cars.
Good destroy. Good destroy. No, you did not. Sir, madam, whichever it may be, please let me live. Let me do my thing. All right, there we go. Oh, you're not going to evade me. All right, maybe you'll evade me. Maybe you'll evade me.
Incoming missile. Check.
Let's see, who can we get? Nope. All right, can we get these? Can we get these? Can we get this lock?
Fox 3. Fox 3.
See if we can get these buddies off my tail. Just a hit, no destroy, huh? That's a HVT, but that's the priority. There we go.
Take him down. Missile is tracking.
Nope, 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 nope. Let me live.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
There we go. Ah, no, no, no. Somehow got by that.
Hard rock. Let it fly.
Oh, I got taken out. I got taken out. I was so focused, I didn't even pay attention to it. KIA. Total score that 40K, huh? All right, not too bad. Can I just say that I've progressed further today than I've ever progressed? So new game it is. We'll play on normal once more. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the good try. Do I just keep buying things as I go along, or do I save up for something? Because that Harrier is insane. Let's see. Multi-purpose anti-air, anti-air. Ooh. Oh, there's 3 slots on this? Why not? We've got the prestige points, right? We've got the prestige. Let's do it. Let's do it. High impact standard missiles, okay? So slot 3, anti-air. Oh, is that what we did, right? Module selection. Let's go through these. What's this color scheme that I'm going to want? Oh, yeah, we like it. Confirm. Let's rock. Let's rock. I can get through. It's 153. I can get through one more of these, right? Doesn't matter where we start, so Beaver Bay it is. We are ready. Oh wow, this thing looks slick.
Engage at will.
Oh, that cockpit view. Absolutely insane. Still a good ways away from this. Uh-oh. Already getting fired at. Oh, I got hit.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
All right, we're going third person again. Heavy gun pod, high impact standard, standard missiles. Let's go standard.
Fox 2.
Let's get out of there. Just a hit, no destroy. We can still see where he's at, though.
Positive tone.
Oh, barely missed that one. There we go. All right, where are these high priority targets at? Oh, a good ways out, huh? There you are. You know what? I don't like how close those are to the ground. I got this. I believe in myself too. Maybe not as much as others.
Stacked up.
Good destroy. Good destroy. It's kind of scary. Let's see what these heavy gun pods are about. Wow, those things absolutely hit. No destroy though, huh? There we go. I gotta fly through the clouds for this one. Again, semi-scary. Still playing, I am. We're about to finish up here. Yep, gotta destroy. But yeah, I wanted to see if I could take some of the skills that we learned. Uh-oh. And apply them. Apply them to my own flight school, if you will. Nope, he's gone now. All right, here we go. Good destroy. Oh, and it's 158. Oh, well, that's where I have to do this. I have to say, all right, y'all. I appreciate everybody watching. I might actually keep playing this bad boy, but that's going to do it for our Indie Talk stream. Today, here on the Humble Games YouTube channel, remember that Humble Games Twitch channel streams, and I believe it's every Tuesday, Thursday. Reagan's probably in chat, and she'll let me know for sure. I know I watched it yesterday. We do this every week on Wednesday, so make sure you stop by. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you can know when we do this. But every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Pacific, we're looking to bring in indie developers to sit and talk with us and talk about the ideation and creation of their games, and we're looking to showcase those right here, Humble Games YouTube. So with that, thank you much. Yep, Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch. Thank you much, all. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's been a blast. This was Project Wingman, and we'll see you next week. All right? All right. Take it easy.